account, and that was why he was able to see immediately how much enters. So, a letter to the legal team. $50,000 is not going to be too small. We need money. It's not going to be too small to start with.
Now, let me now say this emphatically if the legal team are ready. Please, this name, this person that has been doing fraud with this fraudulent act needs to be sued. Because I don't know that up to date, somebody can be using Mohbad's name as a project even after his MOU was terminated and was asked to desist from using his son's, the victim's name to squander people, can still go ahead and put on his website a donation button. And when he was asked by Sele on Beatle Lions platform,
his own people, your daddy, his own people, your daddy, his own people.
No, I don't give. Sorry. I don't give a fuck about that. Sorry to use the F word. When he was asked by Sele, Africa Television, are you by any way making money or collected donation for justice for Mohbad? He said emphatically no, because Sele did not know the hula baloo, the bulaba that this man has done. As of the time Sele was asking him that question, donation was still going on his website in accordance, in sympathy with Mohbad to his own personal account. And this is what is displayed. If you are saying we don't know what we are saying, go to Google. Sorry, let me use the British accent. Go to Google. Google African Television, what have you? You will see it. Click on the donation button. You will pay to Larry's account. Now, this is somebody that came out and called Baba a criminal. Now, who is the more criminal in this case? Who is the more criminal in this case? In your MOU that you signed, you said 5% will go to the solicitors.
That people are asking for they're asking for the African TV.tv. They're asking for they want to go check by themselves. I said it earlier. www.africantv.tv. They want to ascertain that it's really getting money. So this is it, African TV. This is how you see it, africantv.tv. So that it's not like we're lying. We didn't cook it up. It is what is done. And they are even requesting for a recap. Don't worry, there's going to be a recap. There's going to be a time for everybody to speak. Abati, welcome. We can see you. Sure that you can go on. But it's www.africantv.tv. People want to know if we are saying the truth or not. Thank you, your daddy. Go on.
Okay, thank you very much, Bayo Battalion, aka Bayo Billion. Now, if somebody has claimed some days back that he was not receiving any donation, he was not receiving any donation from Mohbad, and lo and behold, our team that God has blessed with all manner of brains that investigate people swung into action. And from there, they came up with, wait a minute, this guy, the website is running. On his website, he's got Mohbad as a project. Now, as an architect, I understand what project is. When you term something project, whether you like it or yes, you make money after the project. And I ask myself,
and it's always ongoing,
And I ask myself, why will he decide to name Mohbad's project, even after the MOU that was terminated stated emphatically cleared that this person should desist from using the name. Now, please, Anna Suko, please help me in the name of God.
Okay.
Can you let me read the third sentence, the third statement in that MOU, the purpose page? Because when you were reading it, most people were not here. And he said this, hold on. He said this on Binti Slayer's platform when they asked him. He said he never had anything, he never made mention anything about Mohbad's royalty. Please, can you read that number 3?
Purpose, right? On the purpose.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yes.
It says to monitor, to coordinate the musical royalties of the deceased.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay. So let her read 8 and 9.
She'll go to hold on, Bayo.
Okay.
She'll go to hold on. She said to monitor, to coordinate the deceased, the royalty of the deceased. Am I correct?
Yes.
Anna Suko, am I correct, please?
Yes. Oh, Barrister Ann.
What's happening? Somebody muted me, sorry. Yes, you are. I don't know why. I don't know. If I'm like, I was trying to unmute, I couldn't mute myself.
Okay. Can you just go ahead and read that 3 again?
Okay. It says to monitor, to coordinate the musical royalties of the deceased. Give me 1 second. Give me a second.
Also, bear in mind, he said he's not interested in his royalties in his interview with.
Let me read it.
In the interview with Oriyomi Hamzat, he said emphatically clear that it was not about Mohbad's royalty.
That it was not part of these people that signed the contract with Malian Music. So he has nothing to do with it.
He said, I'm not part of the people that signed. I don't even know who signed
Exactly.
the royalty. How can I connect money that I do not know how he signed it? That was what he told Oriyomi from 6 minutes to 26 minutes of that video. The video is about 57 minutes. From 6 minutes to 26 minutes, you'll find threats, you'll find the lies a lot about the royalty. You will look at his video, look at him, look at his reaction. He could not look up. He was not expecting the man to look at him.
Please, Anne, please, can you go ahead, man?
Okay, so it says, number 3 of the purpose says to monitor, to coordinate the musical royalties of the deceased in partnership of David Fadile, Esquire, barristers, solicitors, and solicitors of Shalom Chambers, Richlands Garden Estate, Shapati, Ibeju, Lekki, Lagos, the retained solicitors. I read it one more time. To monitor, to coordinate the musical royalties of the deceased in partnership of David Fadile Esquire, barristers, solicitors, and solicitors of Shalom Chambers, Richlands Garden Estate, Shapati, Ibeju, Lekki, Lagos, the retained solicitors. That's the point 3.
Okay, go to 8 and 9. God bless you.
Okay, so 8 says to manage Mr. Joseph Aloba's musical career and musical...
Now, hold on. With 3 and 8, he has enslaved Aloba's family. With 3 and 8. Now, when he was talking about...
You have just clap for yourself. 4 bottles.
Make I clap for myself.
Clap for yourself.
Which origin you thought you were? Four bottles. No, say every 4 bottles na 2 songs. 4 bottles na 2 songs.
And make you go collect a lot. Make you go collect a lot for head.
Meanwhile, in the 3, he talked about Mohbad's royalty. When he was talking in 8, he said about Baba's music career. So that means before this MOU was written, the person in question, Larry, aka African Television, knew Baba had a musical career.
which is sound, a sound music career.
And which is, he was trying to protect in that 8, that he will be the person that will be managing Baba's musical career. Please go to 9.
We read 9. 1 second. Say, Mr. David Fadile, managing partner, David Fadile and Company. David Fadile and Company barristers, solicitors and consultants, Shalom Chambers, Richlands Garden Estate, Shapati, Lekki, Ekpe, Expressway, Lagos. Hereinafter refers to as the solicitors. The retained solicitors of Mr. Joseph Aloba shall represent the NGO Foundation in the legacy of the late son of the beneficiary, and shall be entitled to 5% proceeds accruable to the NGO Foundation, while the beneficiary, in this case this is talking about Mr. Joseph Aloba, shall be entitled to 25%. Originally there was a 20% there written there, but it was struck out and 25% was he's entitled according to the MOU to be 25%.
Now, hold on. Now, let me go back. I'm going to connect 9 and 3 together. When he was talking about 3, he said that this person will manage the royalty of Mohbad. As of this time, this thing was talking about, we heard loud and clear in the social media space that Mohbad's royalty with Naira Marley was 300 million naira as of September. 300 million naira. Now, 5% of 300 million naira is 19M. Don't forget, Baba's lawyer as of then was a pro bono. No wonder he lured Baba to sign or whatever he signed. Now, 20% on 25% for the beneficiary. The beneficiary, let's agree to what we have on ground. Is Baba Mohbad, Iya Mohbad, Adura, Blessing, Wunmi. Those are the Aloba's family. Don't let us disintegrate anybody. So those 5 people, we have to share 25%.
And then we look at the African TV has joined the live. He has joined the live.
Thank you very much. Don't forget that it is what it is. And 25% accruable to the beneficiary. The beneficiary is Baba Mohbad, Iya Mohbad, Adura, Blessing, and Wunmi. 5 people. That's
Liam.
No, hold on. Liam Shikere, hold on. Wunmi, look, take care. Now, if you go by that, 5 times 5 is 25. So everybody is having 5. Now, 25% plus 5% of the solicitor makes it 30. The 70% that is remaining in whatever Mohbad royalty was not accountable for. Now, don't forget, in this MOU, there are 3 parties. We have African Television, we have the beneficiary, which is the Aloba, and we have the solicitors. So it is just common sense. Solicitors has handled 5%. The beneficiary, we happens to be Baba Aloba, Wunmi, Iya Mohbad, Adura, Ibukun. They've gone with 25%. 25% plus 5% make it 30. 30 minus 100%, 70%. Igbatin your meta, bawa, TNI can move 5%. Somebody else just took 25%. That means the third person, whether he says it or not, is going with that 70%. Shewan wine. So who is more of a criminal in this case?
What they go to 70-30. No be dragging. This one is setting the record straight. So like use it
Exactly.
your language.
We said, before we came up, we said today is for, he said she bring him up, can bring you up. But as far as I'm concerned, African Television, you are the criminal as far as I'm concerned. But the past 2 hours, we've been talking about this. I'm saying his face. No, I'm saying his face. If you come, if you talk nonsense, you drop it down. You need to come here and tell us to come and defend this rubbish. you are calling MOU. You can't come here and be saying,
you see, we are not saying, Bring him on, come and Solide, we've not established something. Let us establish more. When he signed the MOU was signed October 20 in absentia. They've already given Baba Mohbad October 25. That's exactly a month, 8 days Mohbad died. A month, 7 days Mohbad was buried. That was when he signed his MOU. And by my understanding, by our investigation, the MOU has gotten to Baba Mohbad as 2-3 weeks after Mohbad was buried.
Hello, Lady. Look for a space for Mr. African TV. He's saying you can bring him up a show for you. And someone is saying defamation of character.
Hold on. Somebody that he called somebody request.
He said you know now, your daddy. He called you pop daddy now. So we don't have farm here. We don't have animal farm here. We don't calculate lion here. So you should send request. You understand what I'm saying? Now, when he signed the MOU with Baba Mohbad, when did he go to sign the music? When did he go to go and do music with Baba Mohbad? So the MOU I have, it has stated that he already knew Baba Mohbad was a good singer, is a good singer, and he was going to be cashing out on Baba Mohbad. That was why he included Baba Mohbad singing royalties. He included Baba Mohbad singing produce in this.
He's here. Let him talk. Don't worry. He's here. Let him talk. Allow him.
What do you want to talk?
No, allow him. He came up. He has a reason. Let him speak. Let him speak. African television, you're welcome. You can say your mind about the things that we've talked about.
Good morning, good citizens of Nigeria. Good morning, brothers and sisters, boys and girls. I really appreciate this analysis. I'm thrilled and I'm very happy. I've been listening to you guys for about 4, maybe 5 hours. And I want to encourage you to continue what you're doing. I really like what you're doing. It shows me you're passionate, you have the love for justice, and it's a very good beginning for all of you. But I'll tell you the truth. You can never be like Paparano because you're all learning, and you're learning in a wrong way.
God will punish you for that thing when you talk.
God will punish you, Papa. I am my own. I am like fucking bastard.
He preparing his bed. No, he's preparing so that wait now. Let us
engage this bastard.
You don't understand. We cannot engage him. He cannot stand.
See, it's only a stupid person we engage this motherfucker. Look at what you wrote here. The Paparano you are praising, the MOU you sent to him is the number.
Was it the one we have?
The number 3, was it there? Olori Brook.
The number 8.
The number 8, was it there?
No.
9, was it there?
Pepano said he has only 1 to 2. I mean only 1 and 2.
1 to 7.
Hello? You see, you really fell into his hand.
No.
Hello? You really fell into his hand because he expected that, and he knew he was going to provoke you to drop him. That was his style. That was his expectation.
You cost it.
Don't go that route. Hold on. Buy your video. And let's set it straight. Gracie, don't go that route, please. What we've been reading since we were not the person that prepared it. All this MOU that we have been reading since, not be we prepare them. Now African television. Now, if you have gone on a platform and you said that you never talked about Mohbad's royalty because you gave those people an edited version of the MOU. And this is what Baba Mohbad signed. Now, you also went ahead. You said that you never had one kobo, but you have an account that is in your name. That is in your name, and you put as Mohbad's project that every kobo international bodies are dropping is going to your personal account. And you are saying that you can never be.
Young daddy, you know what, young daddy, this, I will beg you, let's do this, right?
Hello,
Gracie, hold on, sir. Please, I'm sorry, sir. Young daddy, let us share this information, this document, to all the people he's running and is carrying as his own people. What he has come here to do this night, he has come to praise someone that will help him to cover up. So let us just wait. Let's clip our fingers closed and let us wait for how they want to cover all this mess up.
Okay. Let's be clear, please. Just give me 30 seconds, please. Sorry. Olaide, I'm not in competition with any host or any panelist.
No, I said let's share this document.
No, sorry. Because of the
let's share this document with them.
Sorry. We are setting the record straight. We are setting the record straight. We are not in any competition with any host, panelist, or anything. We got our brain that I didn't see my parents don't say me go school, make her go school, make basically the thing for me. Anything I'm saying here, intellectually, educationally, now waiting me I gain from school, and now waiting me I research myself. So nobody will come here, go get a car, say I won't be like another person. Like I need to feel like another person. I get my own brain, I think for myself, I don't really care about people, don't come and say
Please just give me 1 minute. Please just give me 1 minute. Please just hold on.
Let me say this, please, Mr. Prince. Please hold on 1 second.
Hold on, please. Calm down. Prince, calm down. Let's be calm. Like Olaide have said, we are setting the record straight. We've listened to African television and Oriyomi, and we've read out the MOUs. It is plain. Then after the MOU, we have visited the website he created, and it was frauding people that has been contributing money for Mohbad as a project, Vamishe as a project. And if you try that link, when you try to pay money to that Mohbad's project on his what's it called? On his website, it goes to his own personal account. Don't forget, the number one purpose was to create a foundation. Now, you have African Television Foundation, and you are saying it's for Mohbad. Please. And your company name is African Television Company. Who is daft here? Who is fooling who? When you have that name that have registered African Television, you've registered it since 2012. You are now coming with a foundation, and the question is, why can't you, if there is a sincerity of purpose, why can't you register that name of that foundation in Mohbad's name? Why is it African Television Foundation? Oh, African Television. And now we are able to emphatically state it out that even the link you put for donation that you've been frauding people with, that even Baba Mohbad was not aware. As of today, if you click on that link, you will successfully pay any amount to that post, and it's going to his own personal. Now listen and listen good. When you want to pay, it takes you to the point of you are purchasing a service. Now he set up that account for Mohbad's project. Then when you want to pay, you are paying to his own account like you are shopping.
You're shopping.
Like you want to render a service. Like he wants to render you a service. And he's coming here and he's trying to drag Paparano into this shameful holy act.
Exactly. That's what I'm telling you. He's trying to drag Paparano. We've not dragged nobody here today.
Shameful holy.
Your daddy, you need to know that Paparano is saying crap. Listen, please. Sorry. Paparano is saying crap about us right now. He's a bloody,
I don't care.
Bloody coward. No, listen, he's a bloody coward.
It's okay.
He's the first time we talk about calling him he's a bloody coward. If he's sure for himself, let's him release his own platform and cut a new platform. Let's engage. Let's do a different platform entirely. We can go to X. Let's go to X app tomorrow. Let's have an engagement.
Mr. Olaide, please, let's continue, please. Let's continue. Crap.
Olaide, calm down now.
Let's have an engagement. Please.
Let's not see. You know what? I don't want them to say we are dragging. You don't understand?
Buy a billion. Calm down. Olaide, calm down. Prince Enisuru, Emma Soroe. Olaide, Okun Woruru, Kawaruru. I can tell you for free that even Bible makes it emphatically clear that you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. We've not said anything that somebody said against Larry. No. It was Larry's interview with Oriyomi that we played. And it was Larry's MOU that we've read out. There is no that it was Young Daddy or Olaide or anybody that said this against Larry. No. It's been Larry against Larry's. So if any foolish, disgruntled entity cannot see reason to cannot be sincerely see what is going on now, then I beg to differ. That person is a foolish coward. And I can tell you, you cannot engage somebody that lacks brain. And that's the truth. You cannot. You cannot. And it will never be. Prince, let me have you.
Hello.
Man. Let me start from.
I wanted to say something.
Please, I beg. Just hold on. Please, I'm begging everyone that will ever come on this platform, never and never compare me, any of my submission, with anybody. What I paid for me to have knowledge is enough for their generation. Is enough for their generation to see that type of money and then they will become rich.
Please, calm down now.
With that fool.
Prince, calm down. You bread? Prince. Prince, you bread now. Prince, you bread.
No, somebody should not compare me. They should not even. We are not beside each other. What's all this nonsense?
Yeah,
comparing me with who?
Prince Jebure.
Who exactly? Like, when did you became an analyst?
Prince Jebure now. Prince Jebure.
Can I? Hello.
Go on.
Yeah, what I was trying to say was that we should have tolerated that man's stupidity and let him expose his own emptiness. But unfortunately, he was dropped. And let me say this. Either you are trying to not to have issue with someone or you are trying to avoid another host. The fact remains that an agenda remains an agenda. And that is the origin, I keep saying it. That is the origin of we the public wants to take over. We the public, we want to take over. All those drama they are displaying openly is a different thing from what is happening behind. They have perfected, they have plotted, they have perfected, and about to execute. The execution is what is giving them problem. That is why they are running from pillar to post. They are just running their mouth recklessly and uselessly. So let's not be disturbed by whatever statement made by anybody. Because when African TV came here, the thing, even if you engage, if you are in a discussion with African TV, he always do as if he controls your knowledge. he controls your narrative. He always want to marshal his idea on your own. But you see, when you see a foolish man, tolerate a foolish man, let him be boasting in his foolishness. And that is the problem with himself and the person he mentioned here. When they want to you see, we have, according to, by what he said we have been discussing here for 4-5 hours. And I want to say that out of all this period, we've never insulted or we've never said anything derogatory, apart from what we saw in the MOU or his conversation with Oriyomi Hamzat. We have never come on the attack to attack anybody, but he can be hailing someone who out of every 10 minutes, he must spend 9 minutes to attack and to insult with a minute hogwash analysis. But we shouldn't feel worried about them. They have chosen that path, and let them continue on the path until they perish. We shouldn't look at them that they will change. They will continue. If the man is sensible enough, could he have come here? Was he supposed to be here? What point did he come here to prove to us? What point? At this time, with the facts on the table, with all these evidences on the table, his own voice conversation, and a document signed by him that we read out. How does he want to tell us did he come here to tell us that voice conversation was doctored, or the document appended the signature, or is the document they appended the signature on was not real? I just, you see, some people probably, maybe the older they become, the more foolish they get. Maybe that's the situation with that kind of people. Because I don't know what rationale could have pushed this man to say he wants to come here and say something. What the hell does he want to tell us? At this point in time, that every secret, at least most secrets, have been exposed. And I'm sure, and I want to confirm to us, this is not even all. There are still a lot to be exposed. But even at this, a shameful person supposed to hide his face under the sand. Under the sand. He's supposed to hide his face, hide his head under the sand. Come and bury a come and but shamelessly coming here to say what? God, they are so shameless to the extent that it's quite unfortunate, and he came here blabbing and insulting all of us. Even the least person here, you cannot Oriyomi a Yoruba program presenter, dusting him and making him to stammer just because you were put under the coordination of his directive. Studio will coordinate. Just for you to express yourself, you were stammering. You could not express yourself boldly. You were just disgracing and embarrassing yourself with low level of intellect. Well, Emma Bino, whoever to bother and we should try to understand his level of foolishness and uncoordination. It's just so unfortunate. At least this is the website that was designed to defraud everybody. Mohbad is there, everything is there, donation is there. What does he want to say? This is a clear fraud. And it's hold on, your please. Yeah. And it surprises me. It surprises me, hold on. It surprises me to see that someone who has lived abroad at certain period is coming up with this kind of fraudulent act. Because if you have lived in an advanced country, you will know that something like this could land you in jail and even could make you to spend the rest of your life behind bar. Because this is a clear fraud of someone. You are taking advantage of a vulnerable person, somebody who is vulnerable, and you are cheating the person, you are defrauding that person. As in Nigeria, maybe I don't know. A lot of things are wrong, and I want to beg everybody on behalf of Baba's legal team. Assuming they've done the needful, somebody like African TV is supposed not to be outside. He's supposed to be spending his time in jail. He's supposed to be spending his time in jail. You append your signature, forcing Baba to do certain things. And if you are spending your time in jail, fraudulent, you have to smell there. But at least Baba